Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Little Green Cottage, or welcome if you're new. My name is Karen. I live in New York, and I use the cash stuffing method to keep up on my bills, pay off my debt, and to save for future expenses. Today, I am doing my weekly cash stuffing. Oh, it's going to be relieving, to say the least. So, I've got my change here. This is for my cash spending for the week. And we're just throwing it in, throwing it in my little container over here. Sorry for my reach. Okay, so this week I made, with my full-time income, $692.17. With Spark, I made $167.10. And oh, I gotta replace my medical because the procedure I was supposed to have Monday got canceled. I'm a little upset about it, but it is what it is. So I took the $255 back out of the bank to put in my medical sinking fund so that I could make sure I don't spend it. Okay, so that leaves me with a total of $1,114. That 17 cents went to my zero out. The 10 cents stayed in my Ally account. And after removing the medical, I've got $859 to stuff in my bills, wallet, and savings. So $618 is going to my bills and debts. $117 is going into my wallet, and my savings is getting $70. So I'm gonna start in my wallet first. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I've got a little rollover for groceries, which is great because I only have $75 put in there. So 50, 70, and 5, which gives me 75 plus 7. Well, we'll find out, I guess. So we've got 50, 75, 81, and 2. I have $82 to spend on groceries this week. We got to make it work. We got to make it work. Okay, household is again getting skipped. I don't really need anything right away. So hopefully, gas was supposed to get 60, but I needed 20 of it. So, oh, girl, at least have a nicer 20 we can throw that yucky 20 in my bills. So gas is going to get 40. Myself, I've got $2. The dogs are getting skipped, but whatever I need for the dogs is going to come out of miscellaneous, which is getting 36. So 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, and 36. All right. So that's that. I had not a good time with my budget this week. So, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm going to start with the medical, and I'm just going to make sure that goes right into where it needs to go. Nope. Oh. Medical. Okay, so 1, 2, 55. That's where that's going. And that's that for this binder. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get lost somewhere amongst my poor habits. Okay. Yeah. So, next, this is my bills and debts binder. We're going to start with mortgage, which is getting $263. So 1, 2, 50, 60, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I did not update these trackers. Oh boy. I don't know. Are you guys bothered by the updating of the trackers, or is it really annoying to you? What's today? I don't know what today is. Today is the 10th. Okay, 7/10. I have been having a hard time, obviously, with my 116 for my car note. 1, 10, 15, and 16. Yeah, I've just been having a hard time with my income, so I'm really trying to make it up with Spark. I'm hoping to be able to catch up at some point. Plus 116, which is, it should be 232. It's usually where it falls. Let's find out. So we got 1, 2, 10, 25, 31, 2. Very good. I am really adjusting to this lower income, and I do not like stuffing these willy-nilly like that. Car insurance is going to get 69, so 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I want to get myself caught up is what I want. Weekly. Plus 69, which that's 18, so 7. So 87 should be in here. Find out. 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes. $87. So the rest of, up until Labor Day, I should be working at least 40 hours a week in my full-time job. With the exception, I did have to reschedule my procedure couple weeks out, so in a couple weeks I will have to take like the afternoon off of work for that procedure, but I'm hoping utilities gonna get 35. Yeah, utilities, you can get 35. 20, 30, and 5. Yeah, I have to remember to not have any expectations with jobs, because last year we were working overtime like nobody's business, and I was getting extra money for that. And this year I was getting overtime, and then they were like, yeah, no, we're cutting that out. We're not doing any of that unless it's absolutely necessary. And I'm like, damn it. So it really kind of threw me off. I have been trying to get some Spark done, but the day before, I found that one of my tire pressures were not accurate. What am I'm adding 35. Oh god, so I should have 125 in here. Yeah. Right? Yes. So I went and filled it up. I thought some jerky kids in the neighborhood thought it would be funny to like empty out a tire of air, and that wasn't the case. By the time work was done, all the air had already expelled from my tire, so I had to go get new tires, which was not exciting. And I tried to just get one, but they said, you have a 4-wheel drive, you need to replace all 4 of your tires. Not exciting for me, Karen. Not exciting. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25. Yes, 125 for utilities. So that was another thing. I've had a long week. Tuesday I had to go to a family court situation. Internet's going to get 32, so 20, 30, 1, and 2. Also not exciting because the other party, who was the petitioner, did not show up. And so I wouldn't have shown up either, but they actually served me papers and said if I don't come, I'm going to have a warrant out for my arrest. Maybe that's TMI, but I don't know why. I don't want to go into detail about what it was actually about, but it was a little ridiculous. And I'm like, I missed half a day's work of this. And she's like, well, I apologize. If they serve you, then you have to come. I'm like, jeez. You know? It's me suffering for making poor decisions like 20 years ago. So 32. So that is 6. That's $96. So 20, 30, and 2. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $96 for cable and internet. I have to change that because I don't have cable anymore. I haven't had cable in a long time. Phone is going to get 25. I'm sticking with this 25 because my last 2 bills were 100, and if they change, then, you know, it is what it is. Excuse me. So 7, 10 plus 25. So that's 35. There should be $35 in here. So yeah. And I also, so I've got 35 in here. Another thing that happened was on the day I had court, I said I've got just a little bit of time. Subscriptions, that $17 is staying in the bank so that it's fine. And scratch pay is, no, that's not it. Hang on. Yeah, scratch pay, the money is staying in. This was from a reallocation of funds, so I'm just going to leave it alone. And student loans, that money came out and the rest is staying in the bank so that I can pay that bill. Yes. So that's that. Yeah, so I went to go answer a ticket because my registration was late and there was like a traffic block so that they could check everybody's car. And they gave me a ticket for my failure to update my registration. So I went and answered that because I got my car registration. And the town clerk gave me an additional fine charge from like 7 years ago that he says they have no receipt that I paid it. And it's $451. I'm like, I think it's a little weird that if that's in the system, it would pop up so that you send people information that you have this outstanding fine. From 7 years ago. 7 years. Crazy. This is pre-COVID. It's hard to think that COVID was 6 years ago, but it was. It's crazy. Okay, let me stop venting about my week. It was just wild. It was a wild week. It really was. Okay, so my daily minis and tinies, I'm trying to keep sticking with the $35 a week. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm trying to stick with that $35 a week to make $5 a day. I'm going to be doing that as much as possible. And I am going to be doing a secondary mini binder, which is going to be part of my foundations. So that's going to get that's going to get 35 also. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am going to actually write just a little note. It's not happening this week. For, additional savings, but I'm going to use the same little envelope. This is really to kind of put some focus and some extra effort towards, I got to get a clip, saving more for my foundations, because I'm going to update you guys where I'm at in my weekly check-in, because I just had to go replace all 4 of my tires. And just like these additional things that keep coming up, and maybe a plan as to what am I thinking, how am I going to get there, because yeah, life is just lifing right now. So you guys, I'm out of money, and I need an excuse to stop ranting because this week has just been a long week. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you are new and you like the content, I would really appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button and left me a comment down below. It always brightens my day. Even if I don't get back to you right away, I know that it's there. And I respond when I have a moment. But you guys, thank you so much again. Thank you for stopping by, coming to hang out with me. I will let you go because I've got to go to work. I'm recording this before work. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great start to your weekend. And I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, be well. Bye, guys.